I'm here with a good friend of mine, Nate Butler, the awesome producer, singer, songwriter, and he's also the A&R for America's Got Talent. He has so many things that he has achieved in what he's doing. Nate, welcome. Welcome to our studios.
Oh man, it's really good to be here. I feel like it's been like too long.
It's been way too long.
Like since I saw you last and since we had a chance to chat. I like the look.
Thank you.
Looks
Thank
great.
you. I like the way you look. I like the new shades. Right?
Oh yeah,
I
they
think
are
it's
new
cool.
shades. They are new shades, and I'm so glad you actually noticed them. No, let me stop playing. But no, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Now, Nate, tell us about your career. Tell us about what you do, why you're doing it. I mean, you're so many things other than just the A&R
Yes.
for America's Got Talent. You are the producer of some pretty cool, awesome record labels.
Yes.
Tell us all about it.
Wow, when I think about literally what God has done, it is just, it's tremendous, and the doors that he's been able to open up for me and the dream that he placed in my heart. And it's so funny because I just wanted to be a singer a long time ago, and I still am, but then to see that God just opened up these massive doors for me to do well, producing and writing for many different artists around the world, to actually becoming the A&R casting for America's Got Talent and X Factor for like season 9, season 10, and just to kind of see what God is doing. It's simply amazing. And now to be able to be a producer for Motown Gospel
Okay.
in America,
Wow.
where people know Motown, where Michael Jackson was and Stevie Wonder was and Smokey Robinson.
awesome.
But now, Motown Gospel has a gospel label. Vashawn Mitchell is signed to them, Tasha Cobb, and they have a new kid named Royce Lovett, who is amazing. And I actually was able to produce his first 2 albums on Motown Gospel. And it's just, I'm still in awe when I think about the things that God is truly doing, in my life and through me. And because
That's so
honestly,
cool.
it's not me. Because I always say to myself, I don't know what I'm doing. And,
That's true. Like, I'm doing something. I have no idea what I'm
yeah,
doing.
but it's just
At
really.
least God knows what he's doing. So.
Exactly. And I'm just really depending on him every single move and breath.
That's the way it should be.
Exactly. When God says give me your daily bread, like God is truly my daily bread. So every single day,
That's right.
he's my daily bread. So
Man does not live on bread alone, but from every word of the mouth of the Son of God. Okay, Nate, you've been in so many countries,
Yes.
touring and doing your thing. Just pop quiz, how many?
it's so wild, when I think about how many it is, but then when I say it, it's almost like I don't want to sound like obtuse, like, oh, who does he think he is? But you asked me. So I've been, of course, all throughout America,
Okay, yeah.
but then Europe, London, Scandinavia. I've been in Denmark and Sweden. Then I've been Costa Rica, Mexico. I'm about to go to Haiti in about 2 weeks. And of course, here, South Africa, New Zealand, all sorts of places
Wow.
that God has taken me.
That's so cool.
It's been
That's
great.
so cool. And what brings you to South Africa?
Well, a lot of things bring me to South Africa. One thing is something I do often is the International Talent Showcase. So I come here for that. I also am here doing this amazing interview. I'm also working with a new artist called Bernard Lee. And I want to say that I may be doing a casting while I'm here for something doing with television, but
That's so cool.
it's a secret.
Okay. But you'll tell me later.
I will tell you. I just won't tell them. No, no, that's horrible.
Sure. Okay, but that's so cool. Yeah, you're working with an artist. We actually just snatched Nate from upstairs, the studios upstairs,
Yes.
audio studios, audio productions, and we almost missed him. So I'm so glad that we got to snatch you.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And each time you come here, you work with Audio Wave. Do you like Audio Wave? Is it like
Audio Wave is amazing, and I love Maurice who runs it. Like, he is an ultra professional. He knows exactly. I mean, I guess the best way to put it is that see, I love working with engineers that are more than engineers, because he's also a producer also. So it's great as a producer and a songwriter, also working with someone that also is a producer also.
Because he gets you.
So he gets it, and he's not just an engineer. So I don't look at him as just, oh, he's just an engineer. No, I look at him as like a peer. And so I really love, and I love him and his work that he does. So, and I respect him. So great place to work out of, great facility.
Yeah, I know he loves working with you too. Yeah. Okay, Nate, do you have any advice for our youth? You know, any youngsters who'd like to also start up and do what you're doing, or something in the music industry?
A lot of people, they ask me that, and they're very surprised kind of by what I say, because the answer is, don't give up, follow your heart, work hard. But for me, I know what I did was I sought God. I sought him for about 1.5 years of my life. And I prayed and I fasted for about 1.5 years, and to see exactly what it was that God wanted for me. Yeah. Because sometimes I feel that sometimes we could want something so bad, but it's not what God wants for us. Now, I had to believe that he would give me the desire of my heart. And I had to believe in that word that God gave. But I put my desire down to seek him, to see exactly what it was. And literally, not to mention, remember, because before I just said I wanted to sing. And once I sat that desire down, just to see if that's what God wanted for me.
Yeah.
Now, he gave it back to me, or, about 1.5 years later. And then it was revealed to me that I could produce, that I could write. I didn't know I could do any of those things before. And it just shows me just the faithfulness of God, that when you seek him, he is a rewarder for those that diligently seek him. Now, that's what I did. So my thing is, when I tell the youth, is to truly find out what it is that God has specifically placed you on the earth to do. And so that's what I would tell these kids, like, truly seek the Lord. And that's why the word specifically says that my sheep know my voice, and the voice of a stranger they will not follow. So it's important for us to lean in and to hear crystal clear what God is saying. And a lot of people think that sometimes it's going to be this big audible voice. And I'm like, it's a still small voice. But if people are basically if they steward the word, the Bible, if they steward that, then God will speak through his written word. If you can steward that first, then one day you may hear everything else. But steward, so people are going to say, well, how do you know when God is speaking? Well, just read the Bible.
Like a thought. It's like a thought. I mean, it's like
it can, but check this out. But some people can hear a thought. They don't know where that thought coming from unless they can check it. Well,
yeah,
does this line up with what the Bible is saying?
Bring all your thoughts to the Lord.
There you go. Yeah. So that's my little rant, my Jesus rant. So, because I love. I am in love with Jesus. He's been so good to me. I mean, literally, when I think I'm a kid from Baltimore, Maryland, I'm in South Africa right now, sitting here, with 45, 50 million records sold. That's nothing but God. Nothing. And I'm so thankful. And if he did it for me, he can do it for anybody else, because God is not a respecter of persons. He's a respecter of faith.
Nate, we are going to play out with a song.
Okay.
We're going to play out with a song. We did a duet.
We did.
Dance Like David.
We did. You
remember?
I did. No, we did, and I do.
Grammar check. No, just kidding.
For real.
I remember Dance Like David. It was awesome. It's about God's table, right?
Well, yeah. It's about literally. Sometimes when you just going through, you just gotta let it all loose and dance like David danced when he came in from battle. Dance like David. And everyone is welcome to dance before the Lord, just like everyone is welcome to sit at the table with the Lord.
And that is what we portray in this video.
Yes.
At God's table with someone of every kind, and enjoying this meal and sharing it with everyone, and then afterwards we're just having a dance.
Exactly.
I'm not a dancer, right? But You know, I
You
tried.
know,
I tried.
you was doing something. You was doing something.
You were doing great in that department. You were doing just outstanding, you know, yeah, in everything. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And where can people follow you?
I'm on all social media as Nate Butler, NateButler. That's Instagram, Nate Butler. That's Twitter, Nate Butler. Facebook is a little full right now, but there is a fan page that people can like. So I would love for people to come and check me out. And I also have a website. It's thenatebutler.com.
That's cool.
Yes.
thenatebutler.com.
Because I couldn't get NateButler.com, it was already gone. So I have thenatebutler.com.
Okay.
Not a Nate Butler. I'm thenatebutler.com.
Yeah.
There you go.
The Nate Butler. Okay. Thank you so much, Nate. I had a wonderful time.
Thank you so much for having me.
I hope that the Lord would bless you and that He would keep you, and may He keep His gaze upon you wherever you go.
Thank you.
And I just hope that you would have a splendid time in South Africa.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
My pleasure.